Hello and welcome back to Hollowacre's Homestead. Tonight for dinner I am making a roasted chicken. So here in my pot I have chicken. I'll show you in a minute. I have to turn the camera down. But the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and make the butter. So the way that I make my chicken and my turkey is I mix together butter and herbs and then I just slather inside and outside of the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done first. It won't take but a second. And then get this going. First though, 350 degree oven. This is going to take about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to cook through, usually under 2 hours. 2 sticks of butter, which also equals 1 cup. Here I have a tablespoon, and this is paprika. I'm going to start with a tablespoon of paprika. Whoops, that may have been a little bit too much, but that's fine.
What you making?
I'm making dinner.
What's for dinner?
Roasted chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I have garlic powder. Also doing a tablespoon of that. Onion powder. Also a tablespoon. Here I have salt. I'm not going to do as much. It's probably 3/4 of a tablespoon. Pepper, tablespoon, and thyme. And I do not have very much thyme left. That was probably about a teaspoon, maybe a little more. So I had the butter sitting out on the counter for about an hour and a half. Apparently that wasn't long enough, so we need to soften it up a little bit so I can properly mix it. Oh yeah, that's better. That was probably about a teaspoon, maybe a little more. Here is the butter mixture. Doesn't that look yummy? No, not by itself. Okay. And the chicken. So this is completely thawed. I have put this in the, well, this is a turkey pot, but I put it in here this morning and let all the extra juices drain out. I just rinsed it with cold water. Here we have the neck and some of the innards. I leave it in here. Whenever the chicken cooks, the juices on the bottom I will make into a gravy. So, first step is to loosen up the skin. We have the neck and some of the... To loosen up the skin, we have the neck. Okay, and now we're going to take the butter mixture. Start by putting it on the inside. That's all going to be used for the chicken. And we just massage it in there. My hands are dirty now. Who needs a spoon? Sure. Start. Be sure to put the butter inside of the cavity. Okay, well it seems like this is too wet for the butter mixture to stick, but it's all on my hands. But I did get enough on the inside of the chicken that that's not going to be a big deal. The next step is to put onions up its butt. Normally I would stick a whole onion in here, but I have not bought onions in months. And what I did for last time when I bought onions is I sliced them into rings and stuck them in the freezer. Yeah, they froze together, but they last longer this way. They never seem to last very long in my house, but 2 months. So I'll put you down again. So I can turn this around so you can see better. I'm just gonna shove that. This is the equivalent of probably 1 onion. Shove it up there. And here I have 4 cloves of garlic that I'm going to peel and also put up the butter. Here's the garlic. Just gonna get them in there. Here I have some kitchen twine. Not cut a big enough piece, wouldn't you know? Twine. I did not tie that very well at all. I'm going to stick him in the middle. Along with the chicken, we're going to add some carrots. I canned these up and the seal, it did not seal properly. So I need to use them, and what better way to use them than in here? Yes, juice and all. Lid on. We're gonna put this in the oven now. .350-degree oven. I'm going to set the timer for 40 minutes. Okay, we have a dance party going on in the living room, so it might be a little loud, but I'm going to go ahead and pop the chicken out of the oven. It has been in here for 30 minutes. After 20 minutes, I raised the heat from 350 to 400. Ooh. Looking good. Smells quite lovely too. Okay. Lid back on, just checking things. It still looks moist. I'm not seeing a need to base it right now. So 400, I'm going to now raise the heat to 450. And then it's going to continue to cook in 30 minutes. I'll pop it out again, probably base it at that point. And at that point it will have been cooking for an hour, so I will also take out the meat thermometer and check it. It's still loud. Kids are arguing. I have Voyager on in the background and I'm not turning it off. So I have my meat thermometer here. I just pulled the chicken out of the oven and we are going to test it. Okay, let's see. Chicken is not done. I just set the timer again for 25 minutes at 450 degrees. It is almost done. Half of it's measuring at 150. The other half is around 135, 140. Definitely not done, so I turned it so that the cooler side will get more heat. I got a pot of fake potatoes going on now. I call them fake potatoes, potato flakes. They are the favorite of the family. I prefer real potatoes, but they prefer the fake ones. So here's my little thing here, potato flakes. Chicken's almost done, and I will bring you back when it is done.
All right, come on.